Okay, while everyone is at an uproar and there's a lot of support right now for what went on in Florida with Trayvon Martin, I want you all to remember we were this mad and we were this upset about Gina 6 as well. And I know people who I had conversations with about what was going on in Louisiana with Gina 6 who right now can't tell me what was the resolution in Gina 6. And just in case you're watching this and you don't remember either, the resolution was that the young man who was charged as an adult and was charged with um, attempted murder and also conspiracy to commit murder. What happened was those charges were thrown out. Then, as a juvenile, they gave him the charges of simple battery, and that was the only charge. He pled guilty to that. The other five were also given the simple battery charge, and what happened with them is they pled no contest. So basically, rather than trying to end one person's life and ruin the life of the other five, the resolution was that there were six misdemeanor charges. Now, I do feel that it was murder in the Trayvon Martin tragedy, and that's exactly what it is. It's a tragedy. There's a young man whose life is ended, and then there's a man who took that life who, going forward, his life may be spent behind bars, or his life may be ended due to execution. So this is a situation when there are not any winners. Now, justice justice should be served in this, and him being arrested is only part of that. Now, the way that the law is constructed in Florida, only a judge can decide whether or not to charge him with murder because of the stand your ground law. Well, in lieu of not being able to charge him with murder, why not charge him for the other things that he did incorrectly? Now, the dispatcher told him, look, you don't need to pursue this young man. He did it anyway. Rather than waiting for the police, he took action. What he should have done in Neighborhood Watch, as anyone should do, is you need to be vigilant and you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to every detail. Write it down if you have to, so that when the police get there, if the police don't catch them in the act, you can give an accurate description of what they were wearing, what they drove. You can also tell the police which direction they went in, so you can be that eyewitness that police need to make an arrest within the first 48 hours. Okay? Now, because he did not do what they told him to do, and thus prevented the police from doing their job, that is obstruction. Now, they could hold him on obstruction. Now, that would obviously be an offense that a bail would be available. However, because of the other circumstances where he could possibly be charged later with homicide. Now they could refuse him bail. That's one way that this could have not been so much of a controversy. But for some reason, the people in charge in Florida didn't think about that. But please remember, yes, this man killed Trayvon, but he is entitled to a day in court. All right. I personally believe he's guilty. I personally believe that it was murder and it was not justified. However, he is entitled to his day in court. But what I would ask all of you to do is, while you're in an uproar and while you're outraged, don't forget this. Like some people have forgotten Gina 6. You have to use it, you have to learn from it. If we all work together, we can help one another heal from this, okay? Alright, those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts.